there are people out there right now who are starting businesses.
Absolutely.
We know exactly what that feels like.
You're right in front of them, so it's like having a billboard that you're actually putting right in front of somebody's face.
When you're considering adding corporate apparel to your brand, these are some things that you should consider.
A lot of website companies, they build it and then they have the ownership of it, and then you don't. You want to own your website.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into the Marketing Compass, put on by Blue River Digital employees. And the whole goal is to bring you some good information on marketing. And today, from what I understand, we have a new product that we're experimenting with, or I don't know anything about it. It's called the Business
The business app, yeah.
And so Nick's the pro at this. He understands it. I literally know nothing about it. I just heard about it a minute ago. So I'm gonna ask the questions for you guys to try to understand what this new product is. So, Nick, tell us a little about what the business app does, why I, as a customer, should look into this.
Yeah. So not only as for our customers, but for you as a Blue River team member, this is valuable for you too. And I love how you just kind of walked into that, because that's why I wanted you to host this episode, is because you don't know anything about it yet. And to be fair, you have heard about it. It is something that I've been working on for probably 8 months, and something that I've mentioned in our team meetings, but never any detail about what it is. So what we found was that, we offer a lot of different digital products for our customers. And there just really isn't anything that just kind of brings it all into one place. There's some subscriptions that we can have for our customers, or subscriptions that our customers can have that brings some of them in. But to have one thing where they can go and they can see how many people visited their website today, how many people clicked on their ads that they're running on Google or Bing or Yahoo or Facebook, a place where they could go and schedule their own Facebook posts, or they could see what we have scheduled for them, where they can see how many people clicked on their Facebook posts and see their growth of their Facebook. We just needed a place for all things, their reputation. So, they get notifications through this tool now where they can see all of the Google reviews that they've had, or Yelp reviews.
So I've got a question already. If I sign up for this, would my website have to be done by Blue River?
No.
Does Blue River have to manage? Like, we would have to have access to the social media platforms.
Yeah.
But we don't actually, I wouldn't have to be paying you to actively install software on my website to keep track of this.
Right.
It's just a monthly thing of reporting.
Yeah.
To give me numbers of how all my marketing digital footprint online is.
That's right, man.
What kind of information I'm getting?
So that was huge for us, because we just wanted to be obviously you hear this a lot. We want to be a blessing to our customers. Right. And even outside of that, even a blessing to not our customers. That's why we do the podcast, because many of you that are listening are just here to get advice about marketing. So you do not have to be doing business with Blue River Digital to have access to this. I've got a form that I've been working on. I'll have that up by the end of the day here, so you all can sign up for it. But you basically sign up. You put your information in about your business, and then the more you connect to it, the more information you have. So you can connect your Facebook, connect your LinkedIn, connect your Google business profile, connect your Google Analytics. The more information that is there, the better. Now, for our own digital clients, we've already done that. So you already have your Google Analytics set up, your social media platforms, all of your messaging tools, even those that we manage their websites. We've also installed AI chat tools that also help towards that lead generation, that all funnels back into the email campaigns. So if you've got Constant Contact, MailChimp, and you're tired like we were of increasing prices all the time, this is built in, man. So this, like, you can schedule, automate your leads and your CRM and your customer contacts all through this tool. And the base part, the business app of it. So that's just having access to it, connecting your profiles and using the tools. That's free. Everyone can have it. Now, the piece that we ask for some compensation for are some of the design tools like the AI chat feature, the Campaigns Pro piece that we connect so that way you can use your contacts in your CRM to create HTML emails and e-blasts. But that's super inexpensive to do.
So this this is an app that is a central intelligence app,
Yeah.
CIA app, basically, that has hundreds of apps
They just
surrounded
connect
it.
to it. Yeah.
And so if I was to have Blue River do this,
Uh-huh.
my monthly expense would all depend on what apps I want to include.
For the most part. Yeah.
Some of them might cost
Some-
me if how far I want to dive into.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the general reporting is basically free.
That's right. Yeah, the general
there a setup
reporting,
fee?
social
Like-
media connection. No.
I mean, that takes time, right? To set up my account, like giving you all my information to go in and.
Well, so we give you the keys to it. So you get access to it. It creates a
see.
profile for you, and then you go in. You connect.
I can log in.
You
then.
can connect the tools to it. So you connect your Google Business profile. Really, the big things: your social media accounts, your Google Business profile, and your Google Analytics. If you can connect those pieces to it, so just at least a Facebook page, your Google Business profile, Google Analytics, then you're able to really have a great snapshot of daily, weekly, and monthly reporting.
Yeah.
You can even automate it through there where you just get an email.
So really, it's
Get it.
a no-brainer. I mean,
It is.
for me,
It is.
if
Yeah.
it literally is costing me nothing to have all that information at my fingertips of my business and how it's performing on the digital world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the component of it, that's the free piece. Like you can just sign up. It creates a profile for you. You log in and can just start making connections. That's the free piece. So you can always log back in and view your reporting, and you can see your reviews, and you could respond to your reviews. The piece that you can start adding some of our services to it is having us manage some of those things. So if you want us to request reviews on your behalf, we can use your customer contact list and send out emails or text messages to your customers and ask for a 5-star review. Or for that matter, we can just ask what you think of us. So, there's some automation language in there that we can use our campaign software to use. So that way, what do you think of us, or what is the likelihood of you recommending us to a friend, another business? 1 out of 10, and if they answer anything less than 7, then it gives them a questionnaire. If anything over 7, it sends them to your review. So there's a lot of things like that. You see a lot of that out there in the marketplace. We are well underpriced of all that stuff. So take advantage of it now, because it's really revolutionary, and what we're able to do with it. It's been a lot of work to get to this point. But so yeah, you can just add components, add pieces to it. You can add the custom automated campaigns. So if you're paying, just as an example, if you're paying Constant Contact right now $200 a month, and you're sending out 10,000 emails a month, $200, like our cost is $125. And you could send out 10,000 messages. So you can send out text messages or emails with that. So you get your own custom text number that is all built in through the CRM. And then for an additional $25 a month, you can send 10,000 more messages. So as many messages as you want. Whereas with some of the competitive campaign sites out there, it's one or the other. And then you're limited on how many messages you can send before you have to go up to that next tier of monthly investment. So we wanted it to be a win-win-win for everybody. Our challenge it was taking us a long time to do reporting for our customers. So we wanted to get everything in one place. And when we made that, we're like, man, we should just do this for everybody. So we've got it set up right now for all of our customers. Not everyone's received emails yet on that. It's something that I'd like to do individually and walk you through that process. But all of our customers have an account now on the platform. And those of you that are hiring us to manage those programs, you have more services already activated, and you can go in and see exactly what that is. Some others,
So
yeah.
if I want to sign up today, like, do I just go to blueriverd.com and ask who to contact?
Yeah, so you can go
Who
there.
to
You
call?
can ask in the chat, which is another thing that we created. This was fun project.
Explore the chat on our website. Our websites are, we have a newer website. It's not real old, but we have implemented an
About
AI
10 months
chat,
old.
and
It's updated, sorry.
we prefixed it with a bunch of information to learn from. And I've heard from several clients how good it is, like how nice it is, how human-like it sounds, because of the information we fed it, and it's always learning. So
It's always learning. Yeah.
play around with it, ask it some questions, let us know how it does.
It's
Really,
pretty cool. So the AI chat tool, we use obviously AI to teach it the knowledge base that it needs to be able to answer the questions that we commonly get from our customers. So the goal is, and we can put this on your website also. The goal is to have an employee that works for you 24/7. So we want that person to be fully. I shouldn't say person. That's weird. We want that chat tool to be fully educated on everything for us, Blue River Digital. So the first thing we do is we have it learn the website. So all the content, the blogs, everything on our website is searchable by the tool. And so we tell it to
Does it have a name?
learn the tool. You can name it. It's a little weird too, but you can.
But it'd be
name
like,
it.
hey, I'm Whitley, because it's a Whitley County or
Sure.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it more personal.
Yeah, you can do that, right?
Sorry.
So yeah, AI is a fascinating tool, and I think we, in general, as a society, we just need to recognize it as a tool to use, and leveraging it to work for us. So we teach it the ins and outs of Blue River Digital. We are constantly giving it new knowledge. So if we get a new question, then we put it in.
The benefits from it. The benefits from it is we don't have to have a person.
Manning it all the time.
If we have a chat, if you want the chat feature, if it's not automated, then a person has to sit there and answer.
Yeah,
which that's okay and that's great, but in a business model, most businesses like to run as lean as possible. So you want that employee to work on what they're experts in. And most cases, they're not experts in AI, or not AI, but website chat stuff. So that's the benefit of using it. And if it's smart enough to answer most common questions, the FAQs, for your website without actually having to go to an FAQ page from 10 years ago that's outdated and it has more up-to-date information. So that's the benefits of just that one portion, that one little app.
Yeah. That's all part of the
business app. So there's a bunch of other ones.
Yeah. So that
we have access to. So ask us about those. How?
Yeah. I mean, that piece there and by itself is just so valuable, because what we're doing here is we're thinking about the customer experience, right? When the customer gets to our website, they have a question. So rather than trying to browse our entire site, they can just quickly jump down to the chat and ask a question. And it feels like you're talking with one of us, which is also very important. But beyond that, so most chat tools are you ask some questions and then you say, okay, well, one of us will get back to you. Well, the chat is now answering your question and we're capturing the contact information at the same time. So one of the main priorities of the chat is to capture name, phone number, and email address. And that's what we want, right? So it could be different for you if you want a WhatsApp phone number, or if you want just you want business name and phone number, or if you want you name it, whatever information that you need from that customer to in order to create a contact in the CRM. you can ask it to do that. So not only are we answering the questions, but we're also getting more information so we can follow up with that person later on. So we get multiple per day now from this chat. So what we saw, and why a big reason of why we wanted to implement this new tool, to be honest, is because we're driving lots of traffic to our website. We're driving lots of traffic to our customers' website every single day. And the ultimate goal is conversions, and getting those conversions from the number of people that see the ad to the number of people that click the ad to the number of people that respond to it, a call to action, and do a conversion. That number is relatively small. So how do we increase that number? So our ads are always being optimized in order to get more conversions on a website. But the act of clicking that phone number, or calling that call tracking number, or filling out a form is extremely hard to get to. This chat piece makes it more accessible and more likely for people to actually engage in that. So we're converting more people because they're engaging in the chat now, and we're able to get them the answers that they're wanting. And now we have their contact information, so we can call them back.
And if you're converting, 1%, if the conversion rate's 3%, I mean, you're sending. It's probably not even that high.
Traditionally, it's 3 or 4% is kind of standard.
But you increase that a percent, and then
for Google search.
If you increase your website conversions by even 300 people through the year, I mean, that's going to turn into a financial increase for any business. So the tool's worth it.
So that we could probably spend the entire session talking about the chat. The chat is just so cool, and the different things we can do, the automations we can have it, where we can have it send the lead after it's collected, and payment options within it. I mean, we could set up connections to QuickBooks and Stripe and things like that. It's a little more complicated, but you can certainly do those kind of things. But just in general, really, we just really wanted to take the time to kind of tell you first, Ryan, that hey, this is ready.
Yeah, I knew a little bit about the chat. I mean, I know about certain apps built around this, but I didn't know what the business app was. So that's really cool that it's basically a free way for clients to learn how their digital footprint is doing. How is your business doing online?
Yeah.
If you can get that report, and I can log in, and you could too, and check your own numbers as often as you want, weekly, monthly, every day, every hour, if you wanted to check in. Probably. Right. I don't know how often. I don't know.
It's real time, so you can see exactly how many people's on your website right now.
And then obviously our goal is to have you in there, and if we can help you out in any way, that's great. Hey, and if you buy an extra app, that's great too, because
sure.
Yeah, it's going to have a cost to it. Some of these apps have costs that are, really good apps that do all kinds of good stuff. But there's how many different apps are available
right now?
I've got of this app.
Right now,
100?
I've got not quite that many. I probably got the 40 or 50 different types of service apps that can be added to it
that pertain to more digital,
specific digital type things. You've got
social media stuff,
text, social, email, video, streaming, you name it. Different types of
ad placement type stuff,
different types of ad placement and targeting and things.
Website tools.
Yeah. So I think probably one of the funnest things that I've been working on is just the development of the reporting, because it takes us so long to pull in reporting from all these different sources. There's a lot of great tools out there that you can subscribe to and pay for that does some of this together. But the biggest piece, especially for a lot of our auction customers, have campaigns that are running all at the same time. Organic campaigns that are running all at the same time. This is where we really see the challenge when it comes to social media organic campaign tracking. Super easy to follow ads because they're we can track their names and bring in automatically. We can bring in their reporting and their numbers. Same thing with digital ads for like Google and Yahoo and Bing. We can track specific ad campaigns and filter based on that. But until now, there hasn't been a way that we can track organic campaigns with social media. And I say until now is because we figured out how to do it. So now, and I don't know of any other platform out there that can do this, but we can track. It can't be done real time because it's a filter. It's done by campaign. So when the campaign is finished, I'm able to take specific organic posts off of Facebook, and I'm able to measure the analytics and the data from that specific post, add them up with all the other posts that are associated with that campaign, and have reporting generated automatically like that. So in the past, what we've had to do organically is you have to go through, it's really easy to pull social media reporting, and you can do it by the month, you can do it by the week. But in order to separate it out, if we've got seven campaigns running this week, all for the same social media customer, the business, right? There was no way to filter, this post on this day. If there's 7 campaigns, we may be posting, 30 times a week. And with that, how do you filter those 30 campaigns out and knowing which ones are associated to this, this, and this? We can do that now with this.
And that's just on one platform.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have this app and I was running ads on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I would have to personally log into each platform and dig through the back admin pages to find any kind of data on the campaign and the results.
The specific post.
But you could log into this app and have access to any one of those, all within the same platform or app.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the benefits, right?
Yeah. Yep. So
and it's at no extra fee.
Right. So with us, how we've got it set up for this is specifically for our customers that are hiring us to run their campaigns. It's the added value for them that they need. Really, they need this to be able to manage their data and understand how their campaigns are working. But it is there for them, so they get an automated email that is generated at the end of that campaign. So when that campaign is over, this email is put together.
Click here to view the report.
Bingo. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's pretty slick. It took me forever to figure out how to do this that makes sense every single time, and we figured it out. So yeah, it's pretty slick. Yeah. So I'm super excited about the business app and the Business App Pro. The Business App's the free thing for everybody. The Business App Pro has some of those additional bells and whistles, like the email campaigns, the text messaging campaigns, the AI chat tool. That's in that piece. Grand scheme of things, honestly, you can buy the Campaigns Pro with all those things included for cheaper than you can a middle of the line constant contact subscription. So that's our goal, is to be something that it's a blessing to everybody, one-stop resource, and it helps us do our job better at the same time. So super excited about it. Would love to talk individually with anybody that has an interest in it. Obviously, with it being officially done, we've got a number of our customers that have been using it for a few months as we're debugging things and making sure everything is flowing the way it needs to, because there's a lot of moving pieces. A lot of pieces that not only are they moving pieces, but they're being pulled from other locations, other companies that we don't have the best of access to. Facebook, I know we have reps at Facebook, but they can only help us so much. So as those things change, we need to be able to adapt and adjust to how the feeds are coming in. But super excited about it. It's ready to go. You guys can sign up for your own accounts or ask us to create one for you, and we'll just send you an automated email for you to create a password. It's super awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to show everybody much more about it as we move forward. Yeah.
Sounds awesome. If I was, I mean, I've learned a lot. I hope you guys have too. I mean, sign up, contact us. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you're not out anything. So,
Oh, it'll definitely work.
Yeah.
It does it. Yeah.
I mean, the benefits are,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
So,
Just encourage you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can reach out in the comments. You can go to our website, which is where I'd recommend you start. Go to the website. You can call us from the website. You can use the chat and ask us some questions there. There's a form filled there too. You can ask us those questions. I'd love to meet you in person too. So if you're in the area, stop by.
Absolutely.
And I'll get you set up and teach you how it works and answer any questions you guys might have. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. It was a little longer than what we originally anticipated. We still probably should have had a break in there in the middle for you guys. Probably don't want to hear us rambling on all the time, but this is something that we're super excited about. I knew Ryan would be pumped about it. I'm glad that he was
Very cool.
able to jump on with us here.
I'm learning with you guys.
And,
at the same time.
there's so much more. There's some great stuff out there. So please subscribe. This is a podcast that goes out the first and third Mondays every month. So watch for the next episode, and we'll see you next time.